Hi guys, it's me again, and today we're going to be talking about some drama. We're going to be discussing the new games that got announced at the Game Awards, and I watched the show. I thought it was great. I had a good time, but a lot of people didn't. And guess what? It's for the two main games that got announced there, The Witcher 4 and also Intergalactic. Now, both of these games, I think, had a lot of discourse surrounding them, and we're going to talk about that discourse. And we're also going to talk about what that discourse implies with people that have become increasingly against and at war with reality. And this, every single time that reality hits them in the face, there are a lot of Twitter threads about it because people are not happy. And guess what? If you spend all day on the internet, you usually have a distorted view of what the world looks like. And even to a certain extent, I'm sure so do I, but it's.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to another video, and today I just want to ramble a little bit. Now, you probably seen the title, and you probably seen the thumbnail, and probably seen the little intro I made, which probably isn't that good. I can't figure out. I stuck with sound, but visual, I can kind of get that. But anyways, I wanted to talk about two games at the Game Awards. Well, two trailers we saw, announcements. Uh, The Witcher 4 and Intergalactic. I've been seeing all kinds of stuff. People been coming out to works, talking about how these games are woke. And, you can go watch Asmongold. He put in much better words than I did, than I can, because he is smarter than me. And, he has a bigger vocabulary than I do. He, I like Asmongold. Put aside how his house looks. He cleaned it up. Some people, but he is a very intelligent person. He is smart. He is right about most things. Not everything, but he is right about most things. I don't agree with him on everything, okay? I'm not gonna say that, because some things I'm like, I don't know about this, brother. I don't know. But, sometimes I kind of hate it at first, like what he's saying. Then I'm like, oh, yeah, I just think about it. I think about it for a while, and I'm like, okay, he is kind of right, or some things, I'm like, yeah, he's right about that. Sometimes he just says things that we're all thinking, and people are afraid to say. He was talking about um like how some people don't care about how the character looks. They just, wait till the game comes out. They want to see gameplay. They don't judge stuff like off of like trailers and stuff. But the majority of gamers are men. With some of these characters, you kind of exclude a big majority of the audience that play games. And, a lot of them think, seeing someone like Siri being the main character, or somebody from the girl from Intergalactic, being bald and stuff, is woke and stuff. Now, I won't I won't say look at Siri. Look the old Siri, look at this Siri. You can clearly tell that she's a lot older, probably around my age, or probably a little older. And if you played The Witcher 3, you could see this coming from like she was gonna be the main character at some point. And so like for me it wasn't really a surprise, and I liked her character, and I love her design, how it looks in the new game. Now personally, I think she's hot. Okay? I see a lot of people don't think she's hot. I'm like, are you crazy? Siri's hot. Okay? She can come slay me anytime. Like, I'm just saying. But a lot of people just look at the game and see the trailer and just say, "Whoa, this is whoa." But it's like, what? Carrie Siri has been a very big part of the Witcher games, and I don't know about the books. I'm not a reader. I'm dyslexic. It could take me a while to read books, some books, but so I don't know about the books. But in the games, she's a very, very big part of the world, and she's pretty badass in her own right. So I just don't get like how people just can be a fan of The Witcher, especially the games. I probably could understand you more if like you read the books and everything, but I know like even from the first game they changed a lot from the books. But so I could understand that. But from playing the games, how you can just hate this character and think it's woke. Like, have you actually played the games, or are you just getting on the internet and just talking? Like, I'm so confused. But if you just don't like how she looks because, I mean, you're just not attracted to that or something, or you don't like girls with white hair, or don't like a girl with a scar on her face, or some, just besides saying it's woke, and you know it's not cool to have a female lead, you know and Intergalactic. I feel different about this one because, I mean, I'm in the boat of people who, I don't like to call everything woke. I like to wait to actually play the game and see what the gameplay's like, and see what the story's like, cuz I like a good story. I like good gameplay, and I'm just going to wait on this. Like, but do I like how the character looks? No, I'm not really attracted to her, but I'm not going to call the game woke just because it's got a female lead and she has a bald head. I'm just not going to do that. Like, will it turn out to be woke? I don't know, because I haven't played the game yet. Wait till the game comes out, play it, and if it has some woke stuff in there, well, you be justified calling it woke. You know, like Dragon Age, the Velguard. It People didn't like the art style. People I mean, before the game even came out, I mean, they were calling it woke and everything. Did the game turn out to be woke? Yes and no. I mean, it was really like really one character in the game that it was clearly she was that type of character and thrown in your face. Like I was just mind blown. Like I just if you played the game, you know exactly who I'm talking about. And like I never liked the I never disliked the character less. I mean more. You know what I mean. I just hate when she was on the screen. You know, it was mainly because how she was written and stuff. Like, let's talk about another Naughty Dog game that a lot of people don't like. The Last of Us Part 2. You know, people really called this one woke, but was it really that woke? Kind of, not really. I mean, the main character, I mean, was a main character in the first game, and nobody thought that was woke. Ellie was a great character, but she wasn't a problem. Nobody had a problem with her. You know, the one who was a lesbian and stuff, and you know, pretty. She's a badass. Everybody had problems with Abby. You know, mainly because how she looks and spoiler alerts that she kills Joel, my bad, Joel, and her part was far too long. I would have to agree with some of that. Look, I think they should have shortened her part a lot. Like, I don't think her part should have been that long. The main reason I didn't like her character was because she killed Joel. Like, she killed Joel, man. Like, what the hell? Like, that I didn't really have a problem with how she looked and her motivation because I could understand her motivation. Not just, but killed her dad, like killed the whole hospital. Like, was he justified? Yes, no. You know, that's a topic I really don't want to get into, but he still did that. And in that kind of world, I mean, who wouldn't want to get revenge? Her motivation was, you know, justified or whatever. I We can understand where she's coming from. At least if you're reasonable, you can understand where she's coming from. I can like cuz just because how she looked, I mean she was still a female. I mean she still got it on with what's his name? I can't remember the character's name. It's been forever since I played that game. But you know, she had her little boyfriend and her little love triangle thing. She was still a lady, a buff one, and a woman that could, you know, carry her own weight and stuff. I understand why people just they see something and they just call it woke. Okay, that's why I really don't understand it. But you know, that's how some people are. I don't know if you're that way. I'm not that way. I don't like to just see something and be like, oh yeah, that's woke. Just right off the bat. I mean, some things you can clearly tell that they're going that way with it. Not everything, okay? I don't, like I said, I don't think at the moment that Intergalactic is woke just because the main character is a female with a bald head. No, I don't think that. But could it turn out to be? I don't know. But I think we should give some of these developers a little more trust than that. You know, Neil Druckmann. He's a great storyteller and a great game director and stuff like that. You know, Last of Us 1, great. Last of Us 2, it was good. Part of it wasn't that good. But, you know, it's still, overall, it's still a good game. It still told a good story. Even Abby's story, I mean, too long. I really didn't want to play with somebody who just killed one of my favorite characters, but she was written good. All the characters in the game was written good. Okay, so I'm willing to, you know, to give him a chance. But like, I'm gonna wait and see how the story is and the gameplay. Same with Witcher. CD Projekt Red have done pretty good stories and gameplay. Their games generally are good. Witcher 1, 2, 3, you know, Cyberpunk are really good. Now, Cyberpunk and Witcher 3 did have some issues. Mostly Cyberpunk did have some issues, but technical issues, and they should have like delayed the game or whatever. But overall, the gameplay was good. The story was good. Even the DLC was highly praised. They are good at what they do. So I'm not just gonna write them off and be like, I don't know about this. Oh, series, the main character in this one, it's gonna be terrible. No, um, me. I already told you, like, I don't mind Siri. You can look at it and be like, yeah, this is just by looking at Siri, I guess, be like, oh yeah, this is woke, and I guess say, oh, the game's gonna be terrible, but you don't know that. I'll I'll be more surprised if the game was terrible because of their track record. You know, I'd be like, oh, what the hell happened here? This isn't the studio I know. But from the past 4 games, they've been great. Now hopefully Richard 4 doesn't have issues at launch and they don't try to release it in a horrible state. That's what I care about. Them trying to release it horrible state. But I'm I'm done. I'm gonna leave Aspen's Gold video in the description. Leave me a like, subscribe, ring that bell for more videos, and leave comments. Let me know if I made sense, if you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, whatever. Let's have a intelligent, respectful conversations down in the comments, all right? But with that said, I'm out. I'm not going to keep you here forever, and probably going to put more videos you can watch. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.